of you. Greetings from Indian Cybersecurity Solutions. This is me, your host for today, and I would like to welcome each one of you for this event, which is based totally upon AI and machine learning. As we all see today, Sarah is totally dependent on machines and all. Like we have seen companies like Tesla, as well as today in our India, Tata is also shifting to robotic assembly lines, which is totally depending upon AI and machine learning. Today we can see that we can predict the actual figure, we can detect the face much or not is predicted or not. We can simply sense all the things using simple cameras. This all is possible because of machine learning and artificial intelligence. So today's topic is totally based on artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is the future. So in this session, you will get to know about what is machine learning and artificial intelligence, how they work, and much more detailing about it. So at first, I would like to thank the Department of Computer Science of MES College as well as Infinity Learning Lab for welcoming us for this wonderful event. And also, I would like to welcome our host speaker, Mr. Rajdeep Mukherjee. I think he's the most proficient person out there to address all the issues out there. So, before proceeding to Infinity Learning Lab, I would just like to request all the candidates in the going webinar, if you will have any kind of doubts or queries, then just simply put your queries in the chat section and we will make it sure to resolve all. So without wasting any further time, I would like to request Shwak sir from Infinity Lab to address the audience out there. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Rohan. I think I'm audible now. Am I audible?
You are audible, sir. You can proceed.
So it's a MES college is as an part of Infinity Learning Lab and ICSS. So thank you, Rohan, for the introduction. So ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ലേണിംഗ് ലാബ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു കൊല്ലമായി നമ്മളുടെ പൊന്നാനിയിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥാപനമാണ്. സോ നമ്മൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ടോപ്പിക് പറയുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ വിൽക്കുന്ന ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി 4.0 എന്ന് പറയുന്ന നാലാം വ്യാവസായിക വിപ്ലവത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന കോഴ്സുകളെ നമ്മളുടെ സമൂഹത്തെ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുക. ആ കോഴ്സ് So first of all, let me introduce Mr. our today's resource person, Mr. Rajdeep Mukherjee. He's a data scientist. So he's one of the best faculty in data science from in our country. He's working a data science trainer and the leading team of the R&D team of data science in the field of cybersecurity, etc. So he is vision in Java, Python, Django, data science, machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, all the industry 4.0 courses, as I think. And he have projects in cybersecurity projects and tool development for cybersecurity, etc. So I welcome Mr. Rajati Mukherjee to this program. Welcome, sir. And also, welcoming all the students of the MES College Pannani, and especially I'm thanking the Computer Science Department of MES Pannani for hosting this program in a part of Infinity Learn Lab and ICSS. So that's all. I think it's high time to start the program. So I am handovering my questions to Ms. Rajatip sir. Sir, please.
Thank you. My screen is visible.
It is clearly visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rajdeep Mukherjee from Indian Cybersecurity Solutions. It's great that we can all meet today to explore the topic machine learning shaping the future of cybersecurity. I will try to make it as clear and understandable as possible for you. In recent years, as there is continuous advancement of emerging applications such as cyber physical systems, social networks, e-commerce, and 5G systems, the collection, processing, and analysis of enterprise, government, and personal data have become greatly convenient and widespread, which makes sensitive information more vulnerable to abuses. Therefore, it is urgent to explore secure mechanisms and technologies tailored for emerging applications. Machine learning has recently gained a renewed interest as the technology providing it has become more widely available and accessible to organizations of all sizes. Applications using machine learning are being deployed in context and for purposes that were not even imaginable a few years ago. From a cybersecurity, privacy, and public safety angle, machine learning brings out both opportunities and challenges for emerging applications. On the one hand, machine learning can help interested parties to better protect privacy in challenging situations, improving the state-of-the-art security solutions. On the other hand, machine learning also represents risk of decision making, vast algorithms, and safety vulnerabilities, challenging traditional notions of privacy protection. Now, what is machine learning? At a very high level, machine learning is the process of teaching a computer system how to make accurate predictions when fed data. Those predictions could be answering whether a piece of fruit in a photo is a banana or an apple, spotting people crossing the road in front of a self-driving car, whether the use of the word book in a sentence relates to a paperback or a hotel reservation, whether an email is spam, or recognizing speech accurately enough to generate captions for a YouTube video. The key difference from traditional computer software is that a human developer has not written code that instructs the system to tell the difference between the banana and the apple. Instead, a machine learning model has been taught how to reliably discriminate between the fruits by being trained on a large amount of data. In the systems, likely a large number of images labeled as containing a banana or an apple. Why machine learning? Why is machine learning important in today's digital world? Machine learning is important because it gives enterprises a view of trends in customer behavior and business operational patterns, as well as supports the development of new products. Many of today's leading companies such as Facebook, Google, and Uber make machine learning a central part of their operations. Machine learning has become a significant competitive differentiator for many companies. The need for machine learning is increasing day by day. The reason behind the need for machine learning is that it is capable of doing tasks that are too complex for a person to implement directly. As a human, we have some limitations as we cannot access the huge amount of data manually. So for this, we need some computer systems, and here comes the machine learning to make things easy for us. We can train machine learning algorithms by providing them the huge amount of data and let them explore the data, construct the models, and predict the record output automatically. The performance of the machine learning algorithm depends on the amount of data, and it can be determined by the cost function. With the help of machine learning, we can save both time and money. The importance of machine learning can be easily understood by its uses cases. Currently, machine learning is used in self-driving cars, cyber fraud detection, face recognition, and friend suggestion by Facebook, etc. Various top companies such as Netflix and Amazon have built machine learning models that are using a vast amount of data to analyze the user interest and recommend product accordingly. Talking about online shopping, there are millions of users with an unlimited range of interests with respect of brands, colors, price range, and many more. While online shopping, buyers tend to search for a number of products. Now, searching a product frequently will make buyers Facebook, web pages, search engine, or that online store start recommending or showing offers on that particular product. There is no one sitting over there to code such tasks for each and every user. All this task is completely automatic. Here, machine learning plays its role. Researchers, data scientists, machine learners build models on the machine using good quality and a huge amount of data. And now their machine is automatically performing and even improving with more and more experience and time. Traditionally, the advertisement was only done using newspapers, magazines, and radio. But now technology has made us smart enough to do targeted advertisement, which is a way more efficient method to target most receptive audience. Even in healthcare also, machine learning is doing a fabulous job. Researchers and scientists have prepared models to train machines for detecting cancer just by looking at slide cell images. For humans to perform this task, it would have taken a lot of time. But now, no more delay. Machines predict the chances of having or not having cancer with some accuracy, and doctors just have to give an assurance call. That's it. The answer to how is this possible is very simple. All that is required is high computation machine, a large amount of good quality image data, machine learning model with good algorithms to achieve state of the art results. Doctors are using machine learning even to diagnose patients based on different parameters under consideration. You all might have used IMDb ratings, Google Photos, where it recognizes faces, Google Lens, where the machine learning image text recognition model can extract text from the images you feed in. Gmail, which categorizes email as social, promotion, updates, or forum using text classification, which is a part of machine learning. Machine learning algorithms typically consume and process data to learn the related patterns about individuals, business processes, transactions, events, and so on. Now we will discuss various types of real-world data as well as categories of machine learning algorithms. types of real world data. Usually, the availability of data is considered as the key to construct a machine learning model or data-driven real-world systems. Data can be of various forms, such as structured, semi-structured, or unstructured. Besides, the metadata is another type that typically represents data about the data. Structure has a well-defined structure conforms to a data model following a standard order, which is highly organized and easily accessed and used by an entity or a computer program. In well-defined schemes such as relational databases, structured data are typically stored. That is, in a tabular format. For instance, names, dates, addresses, credit card numbers, stock information, geolocation, etc. are example of structured data. On the other hand, there is no predefined format or organization for unstructured data, making it much more difficult to capture, process, and analyze, mostly containing text and multimedia material. For example, censored data, emails, blog entries, wikis, and word processing documents, PDF files, audio files, videos, images, presentations, web pages, and many other types of business documents can be considered as unstructured data. Semi-structured data are not stored in a relational database like the structured data, but it does have certain organizational properties that make it easy to analyze. HTML, XML, JSON documents, NoSQL databases, etc. some examples of semi-structured data. Metadata is not the normal form of data, but data about data. The primary difference between data and metadata is that data are simply the material that can classify, measure, or even document something relative to an organization's data properties. On the other hand, metadata describes the relevant data information, giving it more significance for data users. A basic example of a document's metadata might be the author, file size, date generated by the document, keywords to define the document, etc. In the area of machine learning and data science, researchers use various widely used data sets for different purposes. These are, for example, cybersecurity datasets such as NSL, KDD, UNSW, NV15, CIC, DDoS 2019, bot IoT, etc. Smartphone datasets such as phone call logs, SMS log, mobile application usages logs, mobile phone notification logs, etc. IoT data, agriculture and e-commerce data, health data such as heart disease, diabetes mellitus, COVID-19, etc. and many more in various application domains. The data can be in different types, which may vary from application to application in the real world. To analyze such data in a particular problem domain and to extract the insights or useful knowledge from the data for building the real world intelligent applications, different types of machine learning techniques can be used according to their learning capabilities. Now, types of machine learning techniques. Machine learning algorithms are mainly divided into four categories: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning, as shown in the slide. Now, we'll discuss each type of learning technique with the scope of their applicability to solve real-world problems. Supervised learning is typically the task of machine learning to learn a function that maps an input to an output based on sample input-output pairs. It uses labeled training data and a collection of training examples to infer a function. Supervised learning is carried out when certain goals are identified to be accomplished from a certain set of inputs. that is a task-driven approach. The most common supervised tasks are classification that separates the data and regression that fits the data. For instance, predicting the class level or sentiment of a piece of text, like a tweet or a product review, that is text classification, is an example of supervised learning. Suppose you started an machine learning firm and you got your first client. He knows exactly what he wanted, like he gives you the inputs of his customers, which can be age, name, email ID, and give you output which is classified by the people earlier. Now, he wants you to take this data and predict that what would be the salary of new customers. Means here we have the type of data which has features, means input, and level means output, to train our model, and then we have to predict the level for the new data. There are also two types of supervised learning, regression and classification. Regression algorithms are used if there is a relationship between the input variable and the output variable. It is used for the prediction of continuous variables such as weather forecasting, market trends, etc. Some popular regression algorithms which come under supervised learning are linear regression, regression trees, nonlinear regression, polynomial regressions, etc. Classification algorithms are used when the output variable is categorical, which means there are two classes such as yes, no, male, female, true, false, etc. Spam filtering is the example of classification algorithms. Some popular classification algorithms which come under supervised learning are random forest, decision trees, logistic regression, support vector meshes, etc. If we have to predict the continuous data like the salary of a person or temperature or marks in exam, this all thing comes under regression models. If we have to predict the discrete data like 0 or 1, cat or dog, US or UK, even or odd, prime or non-prime, these all things comes under classification models. Unsupervised learning analyzes unlabeled data sets without the need for human interference. That is a data-driven process. This is widely used for extracting generative features, identifying meaningful trends and structures, groupings in results, and exploratory purposes. The most common unsupervised learning tasks are clustering, density estimation, feature learning, finding association rules, anomaly detection, etc. I am continuing our older example that now in your firm, new customer comes, but unlike the earlier one, that company is collecting the data, but the client does not know what to do with that data. He just wants to use machine learning and use it somewhere. He does not know what he wants to predict from that data. He has the review of his customers, but he does not know what to do with that. Means here we have the unlabeled data, only features means input, and we don't know the output. People also refer to this technique as data mining. Some popular unsupervised learning algorithms are K-means clustering, K-nearest neighbors, neural networks, independent component analysis, etc. Semi-supervised learning can be defined as a hybridization of the supervised and unsupervised methods, as it operates on both labeled and unlabeled data. Thus, it falls between learning without supervision and learning with supervision. In the real world, labeled data could be rare in several contexts, and unlabeled data are numerous where semi-supervised learning is useful. The ultimate goal of a semi-supervised learning model is to provide a better outcome for prediction than that produced using the labeled data alone from the model. Some application areas where semi-supervised learning is used include machine translation, fraud detection, labeling data, and text classification. Reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning algorithm that enables software agents and machines to automatically evaluate the optimal behavior in a particular context or environment to improve its efficiency. That is an environment-driven approach. This type of learning is based on reward or penalty, and its ultimate goal is to use insights obtained from environmental activists, to take action to increase the reward or minimize the risk. It is a powerful tool for training artificial intelligence models that can help increase automation or optimize the operational efficiency of sophisticated systems such as robotics, autonomous driving tasks, manufacturing, and supply chain logistics. However, not preferable to use it for solving the basic or straightforward problems. Machine learning is a buzzword for today's technology, and it is growing very rapidly day by day. We are using machine learning in our daily life even without knowing it, such as Google Maps, Google Assistant, Alexa, etc. Image recognition is one of the most common applications of machine learning. It is used to identify objects, persons, places, digital images, etc. The popular use case of image recognition and face detection is automatic friend tagging suggestion. Means Facebook provides us a feature of auto friend tagging suggestion. Whenever we upload a photo with our Facebook friends, then we automatically get a tagging suggestion with name. And the technology behind this is machine learning's face detection and recognition algorithm. It is based on the Facebook project named Deepface, which is responsible for face recognition and person identification in the picture. While using Google, we get an option of search by voice. It comes under speech recognition, and it is a popular application of machine learning. Speech recognition is a process of converting voice instructions into text, and it is also known as speech to text or computer speech recognition. At present, machine learning algorithms are widely used by various applications of speech recognition. Google Assistant, Alexa are using speech recognition technology to follow the voice instructions. If we want to visit a new place, we take help of Google Maps, which shows us the correct path with the shortest route and predicts the traffic conditions. It predicts the traffic conditions such as whether traffic is cleared, slow moving, or heavily congested with the help of two ways: real-time location of the vehicle from Google Maps app and sensors, and average time has taken on first days at the same time. Everyone who is using Google Maps is helping this app to make it better. It takes information from the user and sends back to its database to improve the performance. Machine learning is widely used by various e-commerce and entertainment companies such as Amazon, Netflix, etc. for product recommendation to the user. Whenever we search for some product on Amazon, then we started getting an advertisement for the same product while internet surfing on the same browser, and this is because of machine learning. Google understands the user interest using various machine learning algorithms and suggests the product as per customer interest. As similar, when we use Netflix, we find some recommendations for entertainment series, movies, etc. And this is also done with the help of machine learning. One of the most exciting applications of machine learning is self-driving cars. Machine learning plays a significant role in self-driving cars. Tesla, the most popular car manufacturing company, is working on self-driving car. It is using unsupervised learning method to train the car models to detect people and objects while driving. We have various virtual personal assistants such as Google Assistant, Alexa, uh, as etc. As the name suggested, they help us in finding the information using our voice instruction. These assistants can help us in various ways just via our voice instructions, such as play music, call someone, open an email, scheduling an appointment, etc. These virtual assistants use machine learning algorithms as an important part. This assistant record our voice instructions, send it over the server on a cloud, and decode it using machine learning algorithms and act accordingly. Machine learning is making our online transactions safe and secure by detecting fraud transaction. Various ways that a fraudulent transaction can take place, such as fake accounts, fake IDs, and steal money in the middle of a transaction. So, to detect this, feed-forward neural network helps us by checking whether it is a genuine transaction or a fraud transaction. For each genuine transaction, the output is converted into some hash values, and these values become the input for the next route. For each genuine transaction, there is a specific pattern which gets changed for the fraud transaction. Hence, it detects it and makes our online transactions more secure. Machine learning is widely used in stock market trading. Uh, in the stock market, there is always a risk of up and downs in sales and buying. Machine learning algorithms predict the direction of the market and adjust accordingly. Already, ICSS has developed a machine learning and artificial intelligence based tool for phishing URL detection, and this project name is Margdarshak. I am showing the Margdarshak website. Just give me a second. This is the Magdarshak project, and this is the phishing URL detection tool. Uh, you can check here any URL that this URL is phishing or not. Just This is a phishing link. This is a phishing URL. Just you can copy this URL, and just I have copied. Now um, I will paste it here. Now that I'm clicking on the predict button, and then prediction will come that Basically, here we have used machine learning algorithm to predict the URL is phishing or not. Here, the prediction is that it is a phishing URL. And now I'm checking another URL. This is the ICS's website. Now I'm checking that. Now the output is it is not a phishing URL. So basically, here we have used machine learning algorithm. So machine learning model is checking that this URL is phishing or not. And also we are developing machine learning and AI based Chrome extension to detect the URL of the current tab is phishing or not. This extension will be available on the Chrome OS store very soon. Okay. And already you have developed an Android app that's name is Safe to stay safe from the digital world, and it is available on the Google Play Store. This app is providing the security from skimming, phishing link, etc. I recommend everyone to install this app to be safe from the digital world. I am sharing the link on the chat box. I have shared the link on the chat box. And after using this app, please share your experience on the Play Store review section. Okay. And we are developing another AI-based framework for the vulnerability testing of a web application, and this project name is Safe. It will be available very soon. Okay, now which language is best for machine learning? What do you think about which language is best for machine learning? You can share your experience in the chat box. Uh, what do you think? Which language is best? Okay, Murtaj has told that Python. Okay. Yes, obviously Python. Why? Okay. Python is hands down the best programming language for machine learning applications. Other programming languages that could to use for machine learning applications are R, C++, Java, Julia, etc. But Python is famous for its readability and relatively lower complexity as compared to other programming languages. Machine learning applications involve complex concepts like calculus and linear algebra, which takes a lot of effort and time to implement. Python helps in reducing this burden with quick implementation for the machine learning engineer to validate an idea. Another benefit of using Python in machine learning is the pre-built libraries. There are different packages for different type of applications like NumPy, OpenCV are used when working with images. NLTK along with NumPy when working with text. Play browser for audio applications. Matplotlib, Seaborn for data representation, TensorFlow and PyTorch for deep learning applications, Skype for scientific computing, Django for integrating web applications, Pandas for high-level data structure and analysis. Python provides flexibility in choosing between object-oriented programming or scripting. There is also no need to recompile the code. Developers can implement any changes and instantly see the results. You can use Python along with other languages to achieve the desired functionality and results. Python is a versatile programming language and can run on any platform, including Windows, Mac, Linux, Unix, and others. While migrating from one platform to another, the code needs some minor adaptations and changes, and it is ready to work on the new platform. Now, uh, what is machine learning for cybersecurity? Machine learning is built to approximate the processes of the human mind and allows computers to analyze information, make decisions, and learn from past experiences. In cybersecurity, machine learning algorithms helps security teams save time by automatically identifying security incidents and threats, analyzing them, and even automatically responding to them in some cases. Machine learning is built into many modern security tools. It is gradually replacing older methods of interference, such as manually defined rules and statistical correlations. Uh, the need for machine learning for cybersecurity. Cyber threats are growing in complexity. Hundreds of millions of new strains of malware are identified each year. New types of malware programs can avoid detection by traditional antivirus or even operate without using binary files at all. Attacks are becoming more multi-layered, involving a combination of network-based techniques, malware, and web application attacks. Insider threats are a growing problem, and insider attacks are very difficult to distinguish from legitimate user activity. Attackers are also leveraging devices like mobile phones, connected devices in the office and home, and IoT infrastructure to carry out large-scale attacks. Artificial intelligence systems based on machine learning algorithms can help detect and mitigate many of these new threats. They are able to analyze a much larger volume of data than human security professionals, intelligently identify anomalies and suspicious behavior, and investigate threats by correlating many data points. AI security systems are not perfect and require human monitoring, setup, and tuning, but are becoming an essential part of the cybersecurity arsenal in the 21st century. How do cybersecurity companies use machine learning nowadays? Basically, machine learning techniques are employed to detect cyber risk faster. For analyzing large volumes of data, such as internal network activity, known bad sites, and suspected malware. For converting data points into a behavior map, which serves as a visual picture of a computer network and indicates potential risks. For automating threat response capabilities. Okay. Now, use of machine learning in cybersecurity. Due to the pandemic, more employees are working from home than ever before. To stay updated with the work and collaborate, employees and even college students are using text messages. Whether it is SMS or internet-based texting application like WhatsApp or Telegram, hackers under the pretense of the umbrella term COVID-19 are phishing and scamming people. In this machine learning use case, the MTD system means mobile threat defense system is used. In this machine learning models are trained to segregate the hackers from genuine informational COVID-19 messages like mobile laptops, PC, etc. Defined endpoints are safeguarded. They are safeguarded by the Unified Endpoint Management Program. UEM means Unified Endpoint Management uh, is highly effective for text-based applications and SMS. Herein, the model is trained with many datasets to identify the threats amongst the authentic messages. Machine learning is already abundant when it is concerned with mobile devices. Whether it is iOS or Android, data privacy, security patches, antivirus applications already use machine learning. Google is already using machine learning in security for mobile devices. Machine learning is used to prevent cyber attacks in networks, devices, and vulnerability assessment tools themselves. Uh, when there a cybersecurity space leader uses its machine learning algorithm, they detected 500 ransomware strains in the different companies' business mobile devices. Apple's Siri, Google Assistant, and Amazon's Alexa are personal AI-driven assistants. They have significant responsibilities of securing the voice-based commands using machine learning. Also, to identify the actual owner's voice against a hacker's control. There is no doubt that machine learning and artificial intelligence are better than humans when identifying any loopholes or making any errors. Machine learning in cybersecurity was introduced when data usage increased rapidly. For humans, finding and analyzing any threats was considered as finding a needle in a haystack. MIT introduced a system called AI2. It is an adaptive machine learning security platform that helped analysts find those needles in the haystack. This system could filter out all the malicious activities out of millions of actions taken during one day. AI2 brought down the threat rate by 85%. Vulnerability assessment tools become common among analysts for detections of any attacks. Latest antivirus software use machine learning models that are repeatedly trained for any risks. The enhance from the baseline of behavioral actions. If something out of the ordinary occurs, then machine learning algorithms are programmed to flag these. Machine learning powered antivirus software uses anomaly detection to track program behavior. Regular antivirus software records signature updates of the viruses. But smart antivirus systems do not need signed viruses and are enhanced with machine learning algorithms from scratch. Antivirus software itself is a machine learning example in cybersecurity. Machine learning in cybersecurity detects malware before malicious files are opened or even the types of malware. After analyzing millions of malware types, the newest and most powerful antivirus software is created. Many businesses have understood the importance of cybersecurity in emailing. Machine learning based vulnerability assessment and monitoring software can increase the speed in detecting cyber attacks and over time developing detection accuracy. Nowadays, the latest monitoring tools can detect any viruses or malware without the mail itself being opened. Also, to check for phishing efforts in emails, the patterns are matched with ordinary mails using the NLP algorithm. NLP means natural language processing. Businesses can find whether the email sender or attachment is a phishing scam or attack using the anomaly detection software. Hence, email monitoring is one of the use cases of machine learning in cybersecurity. Today's bots make up 25% of all internet traffic, and that is a significant number. Most of the bots are malicious. Bots have the capability of assuming control of the whole account. They even can create fake accounts. All these activities are dangerous. It is evident that humans cannot fight against already automated bots alone. For that, machine learning examples in cybersecurity are artificial intelligence and machine learning itself. A vast amount of data with behavioral patterns is required to distinguish good bots from the bad bots. Unnatural patterns, fast movement across the net, etc. are the factors of differentiation. Network security is of utmost importance for any business. Understanding the various topology of the network security architecture is a challenge, even for many cybersecurity specialists. With the amount of data coming in and out of the network, it is no joking matter. Along with analyzing the data, maintaining the web, and identifying the connection behavior. The enhanced machine learning based network security system will track all outgoing and incoming calls or data to detect any suspicious information patterns in the network. Many software can monitor networks by using anomaly detection software. It is used to alert human authorities in case of discrepancies in data like previous cyber threat. Along with cybersecurity specialists, hackers too are evolving with artificial intelligence and machine learning. Hence, businesses must train machine learning algorithms to recognize attacks perpetrated by other machine learning and artificial intelligence algorithms. For example, hackers too can use machine learning to uncover weak points in cybersecurity platforms and networks. Other hackers have developed smart viruses or even artificial hackers to personalize attacks customized to victims' specific context. In the past few years, firms worldwide have been struck with ransomware and cyber attacks such as NotPetya and WannaCry. Both these are proven to have used high-level artificial intelligence and machine learning in their development. Okay, now advantages. When it comes to machine learning in cybersecurity, we have seen that it might be of great help to an industry that must always try to get ahead of its time and face the future. Machine learning can swiftly identify trends and patterns from large volumes of data. Moreover, it can pinpoint a causal relationship between events. Machine learning brings the advantage of automation. There will be less or no human interaction needed because by giving the machines the ability to learn, we also give them the ability to make predictions and improve the algorithms on their own account. By learning from experience, machine learning algorithms continuously improve themselves and become more accurate and more efficient, which leads to making better decisions. Machine learning algorithms are also excellent at dealing with multidimensional and multivariate data, even in dynamic or uncertain environments. Machine learning can be used for a wide range of applications from healthcare to cybersecurity. For example, as Dataflare says, where it does apply, it holds the capability to help deliver a much more personal experience to customers while also targeting the right customers. And now the future of machine learning. Machine learning is a powerful tool. There is no denying that. But it is no silver bullet. It is important to remember that while technology is developing and advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning are evolving at a significant rate, technology is only as good or as bad as the minds of the analysts controlling and using it. There will always be bad actors developing their skills and technology to find and exploit weaknesses, which is why it is crucial to combine the best technology and processes with industry experts to be able to detect and respond to cyber threats accurately and rapidly. And that's all for today. Thank you for participating in the webinar. I hope your knowledge has been expanded by this meeting. Over to you, Don.
Thank you, sir. Yes. So, thank you for your valuable session on machine learning and cybersecurity. Thank you, Rajesh, sir. So I think let's go for a feedback session from the MES college. So I am hoping for a feedback from Department of Computer Science, MES College, Panani. Sir, please. ഓക്കെ സോ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് എന്താണ് സെഷൻ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു എന്ന് ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് തരാൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് അറിയിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്. സോ രജി സാബ് ഈസ് ഹിയർ, Rohin is also here. So if anyone have any feedbacks about the program, you can share here, either by texting or by your voice, please. ആൻഡ് ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടി പറയാനുള്ളത്, രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യാത്ത ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ ലിങ്ക് യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് മറ്റേ ഫോം യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് എല്ലാവരും രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. ബിക്കോസ് നിങ്ങളുടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ്സ് ഇവിടെ പ്രിന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ registration form link I will share here. So Abhilash MK, it was highly informative. So I will share the registration form link here. Please wait. രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻ ഫോമിന്റെ ലിങ്ക് ഞാൻ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് മറ്റേ നമ്മളെ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ ഷെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യാതെ രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യാം. സോ I think Miss Kartika from Computer Science second year is here. Hello, Kartika. Hello. കാർത്തിക ഇൻ ദി മീൻ ടൈം നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു, ഇന്ത്യൻ സൈബർ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി സൊല്യൂഷൻസ് കൊൽക്കത്ത ബേസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കമ്പനിയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അവരുടെ ഒരു വെർച്വൽ പാർട്ണറായിട്ട് പൊന്നാനിയിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കമ്പനിയാണ് ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ലേണിംഗ് ലാബ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ലേണിംഗ് ലാബും ഇന്ത്യൻ സൈബർ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി സൊല്യൂഷൻസും ഒരുമിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഒരുപാട് കോഴ്സുകൾ, അതായത് നമ്മളുടെ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി 4.0, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മളുടെ മെഷീൻ ലേണിംഗ് അതുപോലെ സൈബർ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ബേസിലായിട്ട് ഒരുപാട് കോഴ്സുകൾ നമ്മൾ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ആ കോഴ്സുകളുടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ തരാമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. സോ ദി കോഴ്സസ് ആർ സർട്ടിഫൈഡ് ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയിൻ പ്രൊഫഷണൽ. നമുക്കറിയാം ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയിൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നെക്സ്റ്റ് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ഇന്റർനെറ്റിന്റെ ഒക്കെ പോലെ തന്നെ വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ടെക്നോളജിയാണ് ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയിൻ. സോ നമ്മൾ പറയാം ക്രിപ്റ്റോ കറൻസി, NFT എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്ന നോൺ ഫഞ്ചിബിൾ ടോക്കൺസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്ന നമ്മുടെ ബിറ്റ് കോയിനും ഡോജി കോയിനും എഥീരിയം ഒക്കെ വരുന്ന ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയിൻ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് പ്രൊഫഷണൽ കോഴ്സ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ മെഷീൻ ലേണിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ക്ലാസ് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ മെഷീൻ ലേണിംഗ് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് 9 months പ്രോഗ്രാമാണ്. പിന്നെ ക്ലൗഡ് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടിംഗ് സർട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് നമ്മുടെ ആമസോൺ വെബ് സർവീസിലും ഉണ്ട്, അസൂറിലും കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയിൻ ഫുൾ സ്റ്റാക്ക് ഡെവലപ്പർ കോഴ്സ് കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റും സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് എത്തിക്കൽ ഹാക്കിംഗ് പ്രൊഫഷണൽ കോഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, സർട്ടിഫൈഡ് ആൻഡ്രോയിഡ് ഡെവലപ്പർ, സർട്ടിഫൈഡ് പൈത്തൺ പ്രോഗ്രാമർ, ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് സെക്യൂരിറ്റി, ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ സൈബർ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി. സോ ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ സൈബർ സെക്യൂരിറ്റിന് 3 ടൈപ്പ് കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. 2 year പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉണ്ട്, 9 month പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉണ്ട്, 3 month പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉണ്ട്. സോ പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഡിപ്ലോമ ഇൻ മെഷീൻ ലേണിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ് കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതായത് കോഴ്സസ് വി ആർ ഓഫറിംഗ് നൗ ആൻഡ് we are also giving boot camps on Python. So this is a Python boot camp that we have conducted on December 20, and we have a machine learning boot camp, and in forensic and electronic evidence boot camp. That is a 4 days boot camp. And again, we have conducted a digital marketing boot camp, and we have a 5 CSS digital marketing. And these are the courses we given in school students, STEM robotics courses, and we are also giving study abroad facilities in blockchain for Australia and Canada. So it is a Delhi-based company in association with the India Blockchain Alliance and TPCRA. We are giving Australia and Canada. Okay, and we are conducting several webinars in colleges and schools, and these are the posters of those webinars. Okay, that's about the Infinity Learning Lab. So if you have any queries about the courses after your degree completion, you can definitely contact us, and our contact number is given here, 8086519106. And also you can also check to Indian Cybersecurity Solutions website for more information about the courses we are offering. So mainly on this Industry 4.0 courses, and also on cyber security. These are the courses given: blockchain course, machine learning and artificial intelligence, cloud computing, ethical hacking professional, and cyber security, network security, Android developer, etc. And also on boot camps for the low cost for 5 days or 4 days. So this is our the programs offered by Indian Cybersecurity Solutions and Infinity Learning Lab. So I think Karthika is here from CS, second year CS.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello. Am I audible?
Okay, Karthika, so you can end this session now.
Good afternoon all. I extend my sincere gratitude to our resource person, Mr. Rajdeep Mukherjee, for handling this session. It was quite beneficial for all of us. I wish to have such session of yours in future also. So on behalf of department and college, I extend my gratitude to you, sir. I also thank all the participants who have joined in this section. Thank you all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Karthika. So I think let's wind up. നമ്മളൊരു മണിക്കൂർ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് സെഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട്. സോ ഇനി രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യാത്ത ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ യു ക്യാൻ യൂസ് ദി ലിങ്ക് ഐ ഷെയർഡ് ഓൺ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സ് ആൻഡ് രജിസ്റ്റർ യുവർ സെൽഫ്സ് ആൻഡ് get your certificate. So the certificate will be shared with you within 2 days. So നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്യുക. I think it will be valuable for you for attending webinars and things. And also you can contact Infinity Learning Lab at any time. We have office at KK Junction, Ponnani, and I think you have already aware about the courses we are offering. Okay. So this I think we can wind up, sir.